Here you go. There you go. Old Forester 86. That'll be.
There you go.
That'll be the next one up. Welcome back, by the way. We're the Whiskey Watchers. I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
And we're just throwing up a little warm-up whiskey here. Getting ready to hunker down on this new series that was just sent to us by Hard Truth Distilling Company. Thank you to them for all of this.
No doubt.
Love it. So, while he's sipping and getting his palate ready, this is the new barrel finished reserve, I believe is what they're calling it, or what we're calling it. Barrel finished reserve, yes. I remember things.
Swish.
So, just recently I did get the honor to take up a job with Hard Truth as a brand ambassador. So, if you're ever around the Evansville, Henderson, Owensboro-ish area, check out some liquor stores. I might be there pouring up some of this, well, not these, but some good Hard Truth stuff. So,
some of those way over there.
Yeah, some of those way over there. So we decided we were just going to kind of go down the line with these, unlike what we did with the Master Distillers Reserve earlier in the year. Just kind of give them each their own episode and talk about them in a little bit more detail, because Hard Truth was nice enough to send us the rap sheet for each of them, giving us a little bit of details on the barrels, the bottles, and some tasting notes. But, you know, tasting notes are kind of relative in a way. So, So sipping on Old Forester 86 right now, but in each of these bottles, you're going to find the RW1 mash bill. That's the original mash bill that Hard Truth put out with their sweet mash rye. 94% corn, 6% malted corn. I am losing it today.
It's rye.
94% rye, 6% malted barley, as opposed to the traditional, what we see here in Indiana, 95.5 MGP, Ross and Squibb, whatever you call it, rye whiskey, are in each of these bottles. And each one has a different finish. Today we're going to talk about the PX, or Pedro Jimenez Sherry finish, coming in at a ripe old 113.3 proof for your face piece. Thus the warm-up whiskey.
And there's a batch of 3 barrels on this bad boy too, apparently.
Extremely, extremely limited batching. Each of these bottled
batches.
Each of these bottles priced at $99.99 MSRP. So extremely limited. If you can get your hands on them,
And a very beautiful label.
I would totally recommend it. Yeah, the labels are beautiful. These are actually, from what I understand, these are actual like wood veneer like labels. There's actually shavings of wood in those labels, which is kind of cool. So Jake, you want to pour yourself some? I'm going to finish this up and talk a little bit about Pedro Jimenez Sherry a little bit. Just, I'm going to read off the rap sheet. Sorry. The old memory is kind of going at my old age. So,
for the normal tradition, we gotta
let her. Oh, those always have such good cork pops. They're just deep and thunky, like a sumo wrestler almost. So, PX Sherry, according to the rap sheet here, is a thick, sweet, syrupy, dark,
pour you some up.
Almost black. Yeah, you can go ahead and pour me some. Wine made from Pedro Jimenez grapes that have been sun-dried in Juarez, Spain, the sherry capital of the world. So I would say a majority, obviously, of the world's sherry comes from Spain.
You know, for how good that pop was, that just kind of like...
Yeah. Now it just kind of... It gets one. You get one. Oh, there's a good one. That's good. Typically the wine is fortified and then filled in French oak barrels and aged upwards of 12 years. So this is going to be a flavor bomb, if I remember correctly. We've gotten to taste these before, but just not in the finished form.
Exactly.
So now we're going to get to taste them, look at them. This is a very, very dark color on this. This is very like dark amber. Obviously it picked up a lot of color from that barrel. Yeah. It's very fruit forward, very grapey.
Yes.
Oh man, it's almost like a Welch's, like a very, very mature Welch's grape juice.
Like a fortified Welch's grape juice.
Exactly, but it gives you a lot of those rye whiskey tones that we get from the RW1 sweet mash rye mash bill. A little bit of savoriness, a little bit of sweetness that you don't typically see in a lot of rye whiskeys, but
these grapes are the kind of grapes you see a Roman emperor eating on his couch. You know what I mean?
Man. Just being fed by
yes,
another, please. While his wenches fan him.
Indeed. Or minches, depending.
Yeah, whatever. I don't think
you.
they called them wenches back then, but it is what it is. So, on the nose, very sweet. You get a lot of the grapiness, like I said, like a very mature, sweet Welch's grape juice that's been fortified. In this case, with the rye whiskey. All right, enough talking about it. Let's be about it.
Yes. Oh,
it just explodes in flavor. The grapiness comes through. A lot of like vanilla-y custard notes.
Yeah, a lot of. And just a hint of spice. It's not nearly as spicy as I was expecting it to be. You know, for 113 proof, it sips fairly well. But we also had that warm up, so.
This is nice. A lot of bright fruit. You okay there, big boy? Are you dying?
Oh, it hit the wrong spot in the throat.
Man.
Jalapeno grape.
Spicy grape?
Yeah, that one bit back.
Yeah, this is very, very.
Whoa! Made my eyes water and everything.
This is super complex. Like I'm racking my mind to try and find tasting notes because, like I said, I don't want to read directly off the rap sheet here, but oh man,
I almost get like lingering cinnamon at
like
the end.
like a cinnamony kind of. The Richard Patterson. But I won't be
I'm gonna be
proofing.
needing some of this water in this glass.
Don't you fucking do it. I will spear you through that door.
Oh, you're a fan
So,
of
yeah.
WWE, aren't you?
Yeah.
Did you watch Survivor series?
Yeah, we won't talk about that right now. We're talking about whiskey. We're talking about Hard Truth. We're talking about barrel finish reserve. Not them wrestlers. Them professional wrestlers.
I came back.
Man. This puts
It's almost like a spiced grape
It puts
pie.
my palate in like a headlock in all the best ways. If we're gonna talk about wrestling here, it suplexes the taste buds, if you will. It's super complex. The finish is very, very long.
Gives it the people's elbow.
It stays on the palate forever. You get really sweet undertones of grape. You get rich fruitiness of vanilla, custardy kind of vibe. I absolutely love it. If you can go out and find one of these in your local retailer, I know retailers around us in Evansville have an abundance of them. I think most of these were actually shipped in Indiana.
Hey, even better for us.
So if you're in the state of Indiana, look for this.
Look for it. It's good.
It's very good. $99.99 is up there for a lot of people,
Yeah.
but
It's unique and it's very small and limited.
it's extremely unique. It's extremely limited. Like I said, 3-barrel blends, and I believe all of these, at least for this one, there is a 3-barrel blend used. So super limited, super tasty,
Super smooth.
oh my gosh. It doesn't drink 113.
No.
It drinks about 100.
That one sip I had was 113.8.
Oh, yeah.
All the way.
Yeah, because you basically inhaled it.
Yeah, essentially.
But other than that, really, really good. My thoughts on it, if you can find one of these, you won't be disappointed in picking it up.
And if you can't find another one of these, but you find a pour, worth your time.
At least go to the distillery and have a pour at the bar. Take a tour while you're there. Beautiful grounds.
If you can get on it, get on that
ATV tour.
that ATV tour. That's
Or the
a wild
Tiki tour.
trip. Yeah, the Tiki tour.
The Tiki tours are really good. So with that being said, I think that's going to be my rendering of the old verdict. Jake, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
It's good.
Futurama. It's good.
Buy it. Buy it. Buy it.
It's the first time he's ever said buy it at a $100 price. I'm so proud of you recommending a $100 bottle.
It's weird. It's one of the few ryes I'll actually recommend at $100. It's worth the time.
So yeah, with that being said, we want to thank you very much for joining us in this one. We got 3 more of these to go, so stick with us.
Stay tuned.
We're going to be doing these all individually, like I said, so we can give you a little bit more info. One of these is going to come out Monday, another one Thursday, probably the following Monday and the following Thursday. So we got 2 weeks of awesome Hard Truth content coming at you. We can't wait to get them done, get them edited, and get them out to you. Remember, hit that like, subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And until we drink again, remember to share a pour with your friends and family, because just like the movies,
memories don't make themselves.
They don't, bud. Let's see if we can do... Yeah, there you go. Better.